Caitlin Clark has shown whenever you disrespect her, it's often not going to work out in your favor. The latest example of this is with Angel Reese, whose rivalry with Clark started in the 2023 National Championship game, with Reese taunting her while following her down the court. The rivalry is pretty one-sided, with Reese saying that she was responsible for the popularity of women's basketball, not just Clark.
Look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She also said Caitlin Clark gets a special whistle from the refs and preferential treatment from the media.
I think we went up really strong a lot of times and we didn't get a lot of calls. And going back and looking at the film, I've seen a lot of calls that weren't made. I guess some people got a special whistle, but... Did you see JJ knock me down?
No, you don't understand.
Oh, you go check the film. JJ knocked me down. She didn't get a flagrant one though. Yeah, she got a regular foul, but it was the same thing. It was the same thing.
When Angel Reese's teammate Kennedy Carter knocked Caitlin down with a cheap shot, Angel immediately got up and started cheering. Caitlin Clark responded by beating Angel Reese in 3 out of 4 games, the last with a career-high 31 points, solidifying the Rookie of the Year award. Angel Reese responded by again saying that Clark gets a special whistle and that she doesn't care about the Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we don't either care about the Rookie of the Year, but you guys. I think you guys have made it a big thing. We haven't.
But that wasn't the only player that disrespected Clark. Another is Diana Taurasi. When she was asked about Caitlin Clark, Diana Taurasi said reality was coming.
Reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing. You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. There is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie. And, it might take a little bit longer for some people.
She even said that she would take Paige Beckers over Clark at any time.
I'm taking Paige. Next question.
So if you had the #1 pick this year, you would take Paige over Cailtin?
Absolutely.
When Clark wasn't selected for the Olympic team, Diana was asked why Clark didn't make the cut when other rookies like Diana herself have in the past. Diana responded by saying that she was a 3-time national champion and Clark isn't.
You were young yourself, and tell me if I'm wrong, weren't you named to the roster as soon as you graduated, right? You were young.
Yeah, after I won 3 national championships in a row, I was named.
Jeez.
Clark responded by beating Taurasi in every game they played, while scoring 29 points in the last matchup. Reality came, but it wasn't for Clark. It also arrived for Lexie Brown. Lexie Brown was disappointed when Ice Cube offered Caitlin Clark $5 million to join the Big Three, claiming it was a popularity stunt and an insult to other women athletes.
I think he's trying to make a business decision, which he's a businessman, that makes sense. But to mask it in this, I want to uplift and support WNBA players and women athletes is kind of a cop-out, I think, and I don't think it really makes any sense.
She would later say that all Caitlin Clark does is shoot threes, providing nothing else to the game.
Who plays like her, though, Caitlin? Who plays the style that how Caitlin
What is the
plays?
style? Just threes?
Wow.
It's not just threes.
What is her style?
Clark responded by being the first rookie in history to get a triple-double. She also leads the entire league in assists and gets most of her points from inside the arc, all while leading her team into playoff contention. Lexie Brown may have had the worst take on Clark, but she's not the biggest hater. That would be Sheryl Swoopes. Sheryl Swoopes has never been willing to give Caitlin Clark any credit for her success. She completely lied about Clark's college career and her age, saying she played 5 years for Iowa as a 25-year-old.
Like he or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should be killing them.
Yeah.
She also said Clark took 40 shots a game, and she would never be able to do that in the WNBA. When Clark found success in the pros, Swoopes called her a bully and gave everyone on the Fever credit except for Caitlin Clark.
I mean, if you want to talk about bullies, we can talk about every time Caitlin has the ball, she pushes off. I'm going to say shout out to Lexie Hull. I'm a big Lexie Hull fan.
Absolutely.
Watch her in AU. Lexie Hull shot the leather off the ball in their game against Seattle and just couldn't miss. Kelsey Mitchell is just stroking. She is just shooting the basketball. Aaliyah Boston, almost a triple-double. If Indiana continues to play the way they're playing like this, they too are going to move up in the standings.
Now whenever Clark's name is mentioned, Sheryl Swoopes goes completely silent, refusing to say anything about the rookie.
Smart foul. Smart foul.
we go to the players of the week. Both of them had outstanding weeks, and they're the next two opponents for the weeks. Caitlin Clark will be here on Sunday for the week, averaged 25, and Avisa Collier averaged over 25. Tough stretch for Dallas.
So there you have it. If you disrespect Caitlin Clark, things are likely not going to go your way. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.